Welcome back to another exciting edition of Air Trucks for Us, flying creations and whatnot. I'm resurrecting old equipment out to see if I can still make the thing work right. So this is my new ground station box. I just kind of haphazardly threw this together. Got a bunch of switches and everything else to enable each one of these items to be either turned on and turned off at will. Threw in one of my little power supplies here so I can go ahead and taking power this whole thing up for a long time without having to rely on a 3S battery. So, and along with the Eagle Eyes right here, I can take and hook it into the laptop and run the vector for all the flight instruments and everything. And I run this with a moving map. Yeah, just want to see how it's going to be working. As far as I can tell, everything's hooked up correctly, and I got a 3-way video switch put in here. Of course, I dropped that in the garage. I have no idea where it went to, but got the 3-way switch right here. So I've got 3 different cameras on here. I've got the main flight camera up here. Got the Hero 4, since my 7 is kind of gone on the fritz, and I've got a 3rd one down here. Brand new camera I just picked up. It's facing downward, so I'm hoping if you put it into stabilized mode, you can just kind of flip it down to the downward angle and kind of actually watch everything on the ground. So in case you need to look for something, everything's right there. So I got a new video transmitter. It's the same as the other one. That's on the other plane. It's the AKK. I believe it's through Maytech. But it's really nice. You can flip that one all the way from 25, 100, 200, 600 milliwatt. Right now I've got it on 1. I'll probably bump it up to 2 or something like that. But I've got one of these 90-degree pucks and everything else. I think it's one of the companies out of Canada and everything that makes their 5.8 antennas. God, my mind is slipping, man. But yeah, I've been flying this boomer for a long time, so I'm sure if anybody's watching the previous videos, I'm just going to go ahead and hand launch today. So, alright, let's get this thing set up. Alright, step 2. I've got everything connected up. Hooked on the Eagle Eyes telemetry into the laptop, so as you can see, everything's all coming up. It's pretty elementary from this old equipment, but I'm not quite sure what the noise is coming from station 1, and I believe it would be this side over here. But I do need to change it over to a diversity. There it goes. Well, it's switching over between both and the other. Okay. Well, I've never seen it happen like that before. I'm just here to record it. So right now I've got, yeah, on the Fat Sharks I already have some good clean videos. So mostly I'm just going to be recording all this just for clarity's sake. And I gotta see how well this Mini Drak's actually going to be flying. So it's been a little while, and the last time it flew, it didn't exactly fly the way it was supposed to. So, all right. I believe that was at the wings over Washington. So. Man, it's picking up the best signal between the two. Oh, that might be what it was. Yeah, get the radio away from everything here. Thing is, you can barely even see the tablet here. It's pretty dark. I need to take and raise up the light level on it. So my whole thing is with this right now is just that I can go ahead and at least kind of see if it's going to be recording the flight pattern, so this ought to be interesting. The other thing is too, I've got a slight breeze coming from the parking lot, which means I may have to take and launch it out a little bit. I don't like launching it up towards the fence line. Now I've got two sets of people here now. I've got somebody out there on the field with his dogs, and those guys are already with the soccer. Usually I try and avoid them. So, all right. See if I can kind of get this thing going here. So far is awesome. So I'm gonna bring it in real quick. Oh, good. I'm sure I'll be doing the edit on this. Yeah, looks like... Okay, there's the map right there. I just wish I had a little more shade on this thing. Yeah. Okay, it's recording the flight track though. This, however, is not recording. I have to figure out where. Okay. Ah, lab mode. Oh, crap. It wants me to update the latest firmware, but I don't know if I have the firmware for the Eagle Eyes or not. At least that'll be recording, so let's see if I can go ahead and record the screen here. Yeah, it can kind of be recorded. Yeah, it's really bad with the glare out here. Alright. I've got 3 different things I'm recording at the same time. Alright. Okay, that's recording again. Better. Yeah. Yeah. 10% gain. This thing really has a lot of punch on it, I guess, to keep it going straight. Unfortunately, my speedometer is not working. It's a ground speed.
Lost GPS lock. GPS 3D lock.
Let's go back and check it real quick here. We can set up for an approach. Oh. Ground speed said 79 miles an hour again. Okay. This time, good. It was still recording it. All right. Hopefully I actually took and recorded what was on the screen that time. Can't believe it, the airspeed indicator is completely hosed. I had it working one time. I had to completely reset it. I soldered a few things on. I think it was after that first crash. After that, seems like it just kind of went buggy and that was about it. But, oh, you gotta be kidding. I busted my prop. Oh well. Yep, there it is. Well, that pretty much puts an end to that. Didn't bring any more because usually I don't break the props on these. This one seems to work pretty good. It's probably a 7.6, I think. And this ESC, it's a Skywalker 60 amp ESC. It seems to have plenty of punch on this thing. Yeah, I've got that back here. It's only pushing like 45 watts of power, or amps of power when it's pushing off. Vector seems to be working pretty good. The 3 video outputs on here, I only checked just the first 2. The one coming from the GoPro seems to be working just fine. I didn't want to check on the bottom only because of the amount of room I have out here. And the fact that I've got people that are still in the middle of the field. I'm having to fly out and around them anyways, but this antenna seems to work pretty good. Yeah, if I could just remember the name of it. I had it on the bag when I left. But so far everything seems to be having just the right amount of luck. And I've got plenty of telemetry coming. It actually recorded the flight path. Right there. It shows the squiggly lines going around. And then I can take and record it. I take and download from the vector, then I can go ahead and check to see what the telemetry says. All right. How you doing? All right. About all I have for now, so as far as I can tell, yeah. Telemetry seemed to. Okay. This thing. Well, it seems to be working at the bit, and then I seem to be stopping it. GPS speed, GPS course, altitude. Hopefully, it actually showed it. All right. So, in terms of a live mode, that's kind of nice, but it's not recording it, so it's kind of a nice thing to know. All right, but yeah, other than that, it seems like both these are working just fine. I may have heard that it lost telemetry, and that may be because of these antennas here. So maybe I'll have to take and work it out a little bit differently. So, all right, I think that's about it for now. All right.